welcome back. Of course, before we send it down to the break, we were mentioning Dominic Hidden joined alongside Jack O'Hara here to bring you this WAC women's soccer matchup. Visiting Lancers of California Baptist University, coming to visit the Grand Canyon University Antelopes. And Jack, I think we're in for a treat tonight.
Well, I think it's going to be very interesting considering that this is the final homestand for the Lopes in Coach Sissel's inaugural season here in 2021 as we approach Western Athletic Conference play in the WAC tournament here inside GCU Soccer Stadium in just a number of weeks. Probably going to be your toughest bet this weekend as well, with the California Baptist Lancers coming to town, almost the juggernaut of this Western Athletic Conference. Of course, you got to feel good coming off of back-to-back wins. You win the finale in that two-game set, splitting with UTRGV, defeating the Vaqueros 3-0 in that finale after a tough 2-1 defeat. You go to Chicago State confident that you're going to be able to pull off 2 wins there. They do big-time. Danny Babb contributing well off the offensive side of the ball, winning WAC Offensive Player of the Week. And of course, you have 10 scores in 2 games. Why not be confident going into this very tough series, this very tough matchup here tonight with the Lancers, looking to come away with, at the very least, a split going into your final road trip in New Mexico State?
Well, it's going to be an exciting one, and let's take a look at the starting lineups for the Lopes. The goalie for the Lopes, Jordan Ferguson. And of course, Rhiann Jones, JC Ironshed, both at forward. Michaela McGee in the middle, Reese Mendenhall in the middle, and defense Sandra Hill and Hannah Edwards. Noah Johnson's also in the middle. Tyler Ferguson will be at defense. Marlene Shipman forward, and rounding out at the last middle spot, Haley Bostard for the Lopes. Looks like we're about ready to get things started here. Get it underway with 7:02 on the game clock. Jack, of course, the Cal Baptist Lancers are coming into the Valley of the Sun with a 10-2 record. Of course, 18-1 in the WAC, splitting conference series last week against UTRGV. That one's on the outside.
The Lopes obviously looking to come away with the attack early, looking to stop anything defensively. Nice stab there by the Lancers. And Ramon Salvador. Hopefully she's busy here in the first half. Again, the Lopes offense looking to go in and trying to limit the amount of scores that the Lancers are able to pull off against Jordan Ferguson in that Lopes defense.
Romy Salvador started every game this season and leads the WAC with .55 goals against average, 83.8 save percentage. So key in this lineup for the Lancers is Romy Salvador in the goal box. Looks like we're going to have a Lopes throw-in. And a throw-in for the Lopes. That one, the outside. The Lancers trying to make a quick attack here. Tripped up there. That looks like that was JC Ironshed on that one. Looks like a free kick here out to the side. It's Michaela McGee. McGee back. It's Hannah Edwards. Edwards going forward. And going to be tripped up. And it'll go in favor of the Lancers.
It looked like Sandra Hill trying to take advantage defensively there. Had the right idea, just again slipping up at the last moment, getting called for the penalty there. Now Cal Baptist will look to take advantage. The Lopes doing a nice job right out of the get-go, trying to create some opportunities, but now the defense is going to have to step up as the Lancers are looking to break through early.
Edwards tried to clear that one out of the box, but the Lancers able to come away with it, although it was kicked out, and Jordan Ferguson's going to have herself a goal kick here.
You got to be confident if you're Jordan Ferguson coming off that road trip. Again, the Lopes coming in with 3 consecutive wins. So again, it was a very tough matchup in that first game, splitting with the Vaqueros, a 2-1 loss late as they were able to come away with that second goal in the final moments. Jordan Ferguson definitely scratching her head on both of those scores for UTRGV in that game. Comes back the next day, 2 days later, 48 hours later, with the shutout 3-0, and then of course you go to Chicago State, your team picks you up 10 scores on the offensive side, you only give up 1 goal. You got to feel good about yourself if you're Jordan Ferguson coming into this one, where this is probably going to be your toughest test with the CBU Lancers, looking to come in here and take 2 games from the Lopes before, again, we start WAC tournament play in just a number of weeks.
So a lot of confidence for the freshman goalkeeper out of Phoenix, Arizona. And already a little bit of physicality. We saw Marlene Schimmer get tripped up in the box there, no call. And looks like it is going to be a Lancers throw-in here. Lopes trying to clear that one out. Let's see if they do. They are. That'll be a corner kick for the Lancers. Oh, Lancers lead the all-time series against GCU 5-1. They've got a current 5-game win streak against the Lopes. How about this as the WAC leader with 25 points, followed closely by Seattle U and Utah 23 each. That one stopped by Ferguson. She's going to corral that one in. Her offense gets set. Big kick. And Jones wanted that for the Lopes, but got away from her. That one in the box, and Ferguson's going to slide and have it. Lopes looking to get something started here early on as we approach the coming up on the 5-minute mark here. In the middle. Schimmer on the outside. Schimmer's got it. Looking for Rianne Jones. Jones not there. It's going to be out. Oh, Jack. It looks like we're going to take this opportunity to talk about our 3 keys of the game, as always presented by Sanderson Ford.
Well, of course, you got to look at that offensive side. It was an offensive explosion, to say the least, on the road against Chicago State. You come away with those 10 scores. Danny Babb, of course, the face of that offense during that road trip, picking up WAC Player of the Week. You come into tonight's game looking to bring that same mentality in, trying to get off to a good start right off the get-go. Again, just a little bit to the right there on the right side of the goalpost, as California Baptist will take over offensively. But again, leading by example. We've talked about this a lot this year, Dom. The Lopes, obviously, with those seniors, Hannah Nichols, Michaela McGee, Cameron Larson leading that offense. You look at Sandra Hill, Hannah Edwards, Haley Bostard, just to name a few. Of course, those Lopes seniors on their way out, their final homestand this week. Of course, they're going to be honored here on Saturday for Senior Day, as the Lopes again wrapping up this homestand before they head to New Mexico State for the season finale, the regular season finale before the WAC tournament. So they're looking to lead by example, and again, play like you mean it. Again, this is the toughest matchup for the Lopes this season. Throw everything by the wayside that you've seen this year if you're Coach Sissel. You're coming into this game and looking to fire on all cylinders early on, both offensively and defensively. And they've done a nice job putting the pressure early on when it comes to CBU's backstop and Roman Salvador.
Salvador getting a little work there, as I believe it is going to be a Lopes corner kick. Some good move by JC Ironshed on the outside corner. But the Lopes trying to capitalize here. That was Hannah Edwards on the last shot. Missed to the right. That one. Rianne Jones trying to make something happen in the box. Cleared out by the Lancers. To Michaela McGee.
Again, that one was perfectly executed in the corner by the Lopes, just weren't able to connect the dots. Again, to that final nth degree, looking for the score now. CBU doing a nice job getting it back into enemy lines here, with the Lopes having to re-strategize, reset offensively, as Jordan Ferguson will do just that for her offense.
That one's going to go out. It's going to be a throw-in for the Lopes. Edwards has it. Looking for McGee on the outside. McGee trap. Maybe a throw in for the Lancers.
Get the ball out of play as Jordan Ferguson looks to set this offense up. But it's only
Who has that one? Kicks out, going to be a throw in. Faith will take this one. Noah Johnson. Over to the outside. The Lancers have it. Threatening again. And that one will roll out of play. It'll be a throw in for the Lopes. Looking to move forward, unable to take the charge there. That'll be a throw-in for the Lancers.
Again, we're still very early in this game, but you gotta like what you see, what you've seen from both sides. I mean, the Lopes have put the pressure on Salvador early on. Of course, this Lancers offense, we knew sooner this Lopes offense trying to come away with the score, but again, a little bit of luck as things just continue to go their way defensively. But again, like you just mentioned, 6 corners in the first 17 minutes for the Lopes. You got to be happy if you're Coach Sissel on that staff from an offensive standpoint as this defense continues to make good stops.
You got to imagine that if the Lopes keep getting good looks like that, sooner or later some of them will fall. Mendenhall looking for Shimmer on the outside. It's Lee Faith who deflected that off her body back to McGee. McGee's got it back to Mendenhall. Mendenhall over to Shimmer with some fancy footwork there, unable to get it away. Mendenhall's got it back. Back to Shimmer. Shimmer looking for McGee. Johnson back to McGee. McGee trying to work her way past the back line of the Lancers. Lancers able to corral that one. And the Lopes will start the opposite side. I believe that's Hannah Edwards on that side. Edwards trying to make something happen. She'll watch it go out of bounds. Excuse me, JC Ironshed over there. Throw in. Lancers trying to make something happen here. There's McGee. McGee's got it off her body. Traps it, gives it to Mendenhall. Mendenhall to Shimmer. Shimmer looking for Rianne Jones. No, kicked out by Romy Salvador.
Well, it was all about who's going to make contact there first. Of course, Rianne Jones was able to outwork Romaine Salvador there. The Lopes would have been up 1-0, had an easy path to the goal there, but a nice stop there by Romaine Salvador. Already with 1 save in this game. There's a reason she's had the great defensive season that she's had in front of the net. Able to, again, see it from a goalkeeper's view, get out there and get in front of the ball before Rianne Jones had a chance to threaten California Baptist defense early on.
Romy Salvador, the goalkeeper, 5'9" senior out of Northwestern Ohio. And Jones has it. She's got Shimmer to her left. Shimmer plays that one well. Let's see if she has it. She does not. Blocked well. Rianne Jones trying to make something happen as that one's going to be cleared out. A good block there by Romy Salvador.
Well, it's all up to Romaine Salvador there, and she comes away with the stellar save. Air Salvador, you could call her there after that play. Again, Marlene Shimmer utilizing the speed, the power in that right foot, just unable to, again, capitalize there for the Lopes. And then Rianne Jones, after the deflection, had an opportunity, but that one off the deflection, after she made contact with that one, ranging just a little too far, allowing California's Baptist defense to prevail once more. But the Lopes offense continues to adapt early on, evolve here. Again, they're putting the pedal to the metal against this CBU defense, even after coming away with some pretty disappointing drives early on, unable to get, again, that final touch that they've needed in order to cash in early on in the first 20 minutes.
That was Noah Johnson there, tripping up a defender in the middle. The Lopes getting some good looks here early on. Marlene Schimmer unable to capitalize, but only Salvador, like you said, Jack Ayers Salvador, that was a good looking save there by the senior goalie. We'll have another corner kick. Corner kick number 6 for the Lopes as we're coming up on the 21-minute mark, slowly approaching. Schimmer with the corner. That one off the head of Jones, but will not find the back of the net. The Lopes with another good look.
And it seems like this Lopes offense, at least in the first 20 minutes or so, Dom, with those few opportunities that they've had so far against Salvador, just getting underneath some of these goal attempts. As you see that one sail over the goalpost there. Now it's up to California Baptist offense again, looking to break out in a big way as we enter the middle stages of this first half.
Kicks that one. McGee's got it on the outside. Noah Johnson. And Jones looking to make something happen as that one just going to be booted out of play. McGee will be on the throw in for the Lopes. Finds Noah Johnson in the middle. Johnson to Hill. To the outside. JC Ironshed in the corner. The shot. That one off target. It looks like I was actually looking for Reisman Denholm. Couldn't find her. And the Lancers kick that one out of play. So the Lopes putting a lot of pressure on early. Just trying to make something happen here. McGee for the Lopes. Gives it to Johnson. Noah Johnson. Finds Sandra Hill on the outside. Hill. That one's going to go out of play. They'll throw in now for the Lancers.
Now coming in for the Lancers, number 7, Jaden Ramirez.
And throw in.
Wait, we only have 7 viewers?
It'll be Sandra Hill throwing it in for the Lopes. Now Johnson gives it to Schimmer. Schimmer. Back to Johnson. Finds Hannah Edwards. Edwards finds McGee on the outside. McGee unable to trap that one down. Going to go out of play.
I think this Lopes offense is starting to figure out very early on, Dom, that this is not Chicago State. And the CBU defense is doing a nice job, despite allowing the Lopes to get a little bit closer to Romaine Salvador than they would have liked early on in this first half. The Lopes continuing to put the pressure on. CBU again, still kind of sleepy on the offensive side. Again, almost approaching 25 minutes into this first half, more than halfway through this first half. This Lancers offense looking to come alive with the Lopes offense, just trying to connect for that final touch. They've been able to, again, get in the box of Romaine Salvador. We mentioned Danny Babb, the WAC Player of the Week from her offensive side of the ball against Chicago State. We're looking, again, for that offense to break out. What worked in those matchups, though, against Chicago State are not going to work here tonight against the Lancers. And again, 24 minutes into this game, Coach Sissel and the staff is figuring out just that.
So the Lopes slowly trying to make adjustments as McGee tosses that one in. The Lancers are going to receive it. Kicked out of bounds, going to be another throw in for the Lopes. And Denholm.
So,
Now of bounds. Kicked out by McGee. Trying to put pressure on the Lopes defense. We've seen him make a few moves here tonight. So far, it's been all Lopes on the offensive side. Sandra Hill. And Edwards clears that one out, finds Rhiann Jones on the outside. Jones looking for Mendenhall. Taken away by the Lancers. That one booted by Michaela McGee, looking for JC Ironshad. Ironshad's got it, she's gonna corral it down. A little fancy footwork, the shot, and that one's blocked. Good defense by the Lancers there. Michaela McGee coming up, trying to make another play. But that'll go out of bounds.
Great pass by McGee. Again, cross field, setting up JC Ironshad for that vintage outside goal attempt there. Was setting herself up nicely right outside the box, but it was Amy Aquino on the defensive side able to get the quick deflection and the rejection. CBU's defense continuing to face early adversity here.
Ironshad's tripped up there in the middle. Noah Johnson, excuse me, I should say. Marlene Schimmer's going to take this one. Schimmer's going to take this free kick. That one sails well over the net. The strong foot of Marlene Schimmer, just a bit too strong there.
New guy from AS, the guy from AS is committing to here next year for basketball.
So a goal kick, Romy Salvador.
His last name's Cherry. Yeah, that was last name. Yeah. Yep.
That one intercepted there by the Lancers. Johnson in the middle.
So
that one. Well.
he actually bumped
McGee trying to make a play on that one. Lancers are going to get by here. Edwards getting tangled up. That's Rolla Badawiya for the Lancers trying to make something happen there, taken away by the Lopes.
That's a great defensive slide there from the Lopes, able to take that one away. Looked like a scoring opportunity for CBU, or setting themselves up nicely there with a few good-looking slick passes on the offensive side as they look to, again, combat this Lopes offense, continuing to snatch it away just in the nick of time here. California Baptist with a golden opportunity there, and the Lopes defense stepping up.
Yep.
JC Ironshad on the outside corner trying to make something happen here. Tripped up in the box. Oh, and they're going to give her a penalty. I believe actually that was Marlene Schimmer. So Marlene Schimmer trying to make a quick play there. She's tripped up in the box. It looks like there's going to be a yellow card. Well, the yellow card will be on Marlene Schimmer. Give her a foul.
I saw her pleading there with the official for quite a while, but 29-16 mark. Marlene Schimmer will get plagued here with that yellow card, like you mentioned, Donald. Again, 30 minutes into this half. Something's got to give between these two offenses, just trying to break through, trying to separate themselves from their respective clubs. GCU's offense, you got to give them credit, right back on the attack.
4 fouls for CDU, 2 for GCU. 2 saves each.
This referee sucks.
Faith Lee kicks that one out of bounds for the Lancers. A throw in here from Michaela McGee.
Now on the game for the Lancers, number 15, Taylor Summit.
Coming into the game for the Lancers.
GCU number
15. That's Taylor Summit. Danny Babb, redshirt sophomore, is named WAC Offensive Player of the Week with 2 goals and 2 assists in just 71 minutes played last weekend out in Utah. They're scoring just 3 goals in 4 non-conference games. The Lopes have scored 20 goals in 9 WAC matches, the 4th most in the conference. Looking to get their first here tonight, as we're at the 33-minute mark of the first half.
And if you beat the Mets, then you'll get
On the outside, taken away by Shimmer. Shimmer trying to clear it out. Leanne Jones off her body, taken away by the Lancers. Babb able to secure that one. Shimmer's got it. Edwards sees McGee on the outside corner. That one off the head of Faith Lee. Only Salvador.
Miami's running the
Offensive time to set up now. JC Ironshed fighting for it. She's got it. She's going to kick this one up. Clear to the other side. Shimmer was not onside there. Pulls herself back. A little bit of a body there by the Lancers. Over, I believe, Haley Bostard. That was number 33 who went down, but she's back up. This one on the outside.
With the Miami Heat. I didn't see it.
We'll throw in for the Lopes. See 2 substitutions coming on now. Cameron Larson coming in and Noah Johnson coming back in. So the senior captain, Cameron Larson, coming into the game. She's joined by Brenna Alderson, who's also coming into this game. Faith Lee's got it on this corner. That one kicked out of bounds. And Alderson comes in for Haley Bostard. Cameron Larson comes in for JC Ironshed.
That was a very slick offensive looking play from Danielle Gordon, who inbounds this one for CBU. Using some fancy footwork, the 360 on the back end before the defense was able to combat it.
toss in. Lopes trying to clear this one out. McGee's got it. Rhiann Jones. Jones with a little bit of a push off there. Finds Cameron Larson. Larson on sides. Keeps this one in front of her. Looking for Shimmer, but taken away. Larson with the header.
Well, Cameron Larson just got a little bit more separation there. She had a wide open Danny Babb on the left side, kind of a crossover pass midfield. The Lancers, again, that 2-on-1 attack, just a little too much there for Larson to, again, get out in front and create that space.
Sandra Hill on the outside corner. She goes down. Both fans not happy with that call. Thought there should have been a foul on that one. Hannah Edwards has it. She's got McGee to her left. Shimmer. Sandra Hill on the right side. Looking for Larson. That one gonna stay in. Larson's got it. Looking for Rhiann Jones in the middle, but it is met with a sliding Romy Salvador. Able to make that stop.
Salvador getting to that one before any other play could be developed by that Lopes offense. It was more of an easier snag we've seen in past attempts for the Lopes for Romaine Salvador there, but again, just trying to make sure that nothing happens beyond that point as this Lopes offense continues to put her on her heels.
That one off the head. McGee go out of bounds.
Now on the game for California Baptist, number 14, Odessa Evans, number 9, McKenna Ray.
Cal Baptist with a throw-in now. Slide. Going off the head of Babb. Noah Johnson's got it. Headed out by Edwards. Edwards tripped up there. Lancers threatening the shot. That one stopped well by the goalkeeper, Tyler Ferguson. Excuse me, Jordan Ferguson.
Well, Amy Aquino trying to get the sneaky quick pull there, trying to pull the trigger at the 40-minute mark. Jordan Ferguson may have not needed to dive for that one, but again, ensuring that she was able to get in front of that one for the first real threat in this game by CBU.
Intended for Danny Babb, could not find her. And Jones on the outside trying to make something happen here, battling for it. Able to keep it alive. Jones has Larson in the middle. Jones with the shot herself. Larson tripped up in the box. And that one cleared out. But an awfully close offensive sequence there that should have resulted in a Lopes goal, Jack.
Well, you couldn't have drawn it up any better if you ran Jones with the perfect slide pass there to Cameron Larson. But again, just in the nick of time, it looked like Romaine Salvador was able to get to that one just outside of her box. If there was any other Lopes player in the area, the Lopes could have had themselves a 1-0 lead, but nothing but Lancers white there on the tail end of the goal. But another corner kick here for the Lopes, for looking to get another opportunity. That was probably the closest chance the Lopes have gotten all day.
Well, that one's gonna find the back of the net. Talk about close there, Jack. That one close enough to result in the first score of the game for the Lopes. So the Lopes in the 41st minute go up 1-0 over the Lancers.
Well, I'd say that's the closest that they've come to scoring there as they finally get off the schneid at the 41-minute mark, like you mentioned, Dom, and now the defense looking to step up. The offense finally sparking that foundation, that motivation to keep going in this one. Again, the Lopes would love to come away and steal a victory in the first game of this two-game set with the Lancers. They're almost halfway there.
Well, they had plenty of opportunities all first half. And as the first half comes into the last 4 minutes, Tyler Ferguson scores that goal, assisted by Marlene Shimmer, and the Lopes go up 1-0. Lopes plenty of opportunities and able to finally capitalize on one, and that's what happens, Jack, when you get all those good looks. Eventually, if you keep taking them, one of them is going to fall.
Well, you get the good looks, you get all the momentum on the offensive side, and then you finally plug away, you finally cash in to go up by one. Again, you got about 8.5 minutes or so left, Dom. Keep your foot on the gas, keep going, keep putting pressure on Romain Salvador.
Noah Johnson in the middle. The Lancers trying to respond. Noah Johnson trying to clear this one out. The Lancers fighting to keep it alive. That one kicked out of bounds. Let's see what they say. It looks like it's going to be a corner kick for the Lancers. Long run there. The Lancers will have, appears to be their second corner kick of the night. Out of bounds it does. Well, Lopes fans, you can get the best gear to show off your Lope pride. Go to lopeshop.gcu.edu to find every meeting expectations, almost exceeding expectations. And like you said, Jack, it's not going to be as easy in the second half. But we'll get to see a lot more of that when we come back. We're going to send you to a quick break. Don't go anywhere because we got plenty more GCU women's soccer right here on GCU TV.
Grand Canyon University, a Christian university, is one of the largest and fastest growing universities in the country. GCU offers 270 dynamic academic programs with modern apartment-style living, classrooms, labs, restaurants, and more. Located in beautiful Phoenix, Arizona, GCU's vibrant community and expansive campus is ranked top 20 for best college campuses in America. My university integrates the free market system with a welcoming Christian worldview perspective into its academic programs and throughout campus life, so you can put your faith into action and help transform communities. GCU campus students received over $157 million in scholarships in 2020, and many students attend GCU for less than the cost of a state university.
Able to finish out a long college experience with an awesome moment like graduation is really special.
If I hadn't decided to walk that day, I think I'd regret not having that sense of closure and accomplishment for that huge chapter in my life.
My name's Noah and I graduated in 2015.
My name is Lauren and I graduated in 2016.
Herff Jones, by your side.
Once you've been to hell and back, there's not much left to fear. When the boogeyman goes to sleep at night, he checks under his bed for me. Have you ever wondered who Waldo's hiding from? Me. Not even the Cougars of LA are enough to scare me. But if I get into an accident, I'm calling the boss. Sweet James. If you've been hurt, don't back down. Call Sweet James.
Welcome back, Lopes fans. It's halftime here at the GCU Soccer Stadium. Lopes, of course, lead the Lancers from California Baptist University 1-0. And pools, palm trees, and Chick-fil-A. That's the topic of what you're about to watch right now. Our 2021 signees for the women's basketball team finally got a chance to visit campus, and Coach Molly Miller showed them around in true Lopes fashion. Take a look.
First campus tour. I'm so excited you're finally here. I get to take you, but Cassidy, you're going to be a handful. I'm driving. This is my turn, girl. Scoot over.
Man, they forgot my Chick-fil-A sauce. Does anyone have any extra? Okay.
miss 100% of the shots you don't take? To be or not to be? That is the question. Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. Teamwork makes the dream work. Let's go win a ball game, are you with me? I gotta get some new material. Rudy, behind in the defense, I love it! As you can tell, we are super excited for our incoming class. We are thrilled that you'll be joining our Lope family. Even though you really can't be here, you're here in here in spirit. And we have a lot of fun, as you can tell, and we're looking forward to the future of GCU women's basketball.
Well, the always full of life Molly Miller creating a whole new culture here for GCU women's basketball. They're excited to have all these new recruits for the 2021 signee class, Jack. And as always, happy to have our Lopes family grow a little bit more.
That was really awesome to see. Well put together by, of course, this women's basketball program. How can you not be excited coming in here next year as a freshman? And you're going to compete again. The WAC is expanding. It's going to be a different look in the Western Athletic Conference. And with the Lopes and the Coach Molly Miller era here in this first year of the Coach Molly Miller era, what they were able to accomplish this year, going to the WAC championship game in just their first season, break the all-time scoring record on opening day back in November for a single game in Lopes history. You got to be excited going into next year, and it should be a lot of fun considering what both Molly Miller was able to do on the women's side and what Coach Bryce Drew was able to do on the men's side. So again, kudos to both of those coaches for what they were able to accomplish.
Absolutely. So men's basketball, women's basketball, the culture's slowly shifting here with the addition of the two new coaches in Bryce Drew and Molly Miller. Well, we'll send you to a quick little break. We'll have the second half of this GCU women's soccer game for you right here on GCU TV.
From reimagining the way you work to reassessing what you need, you've changed the way you do business. And now, so have we. With no annual contracts and flexible internet and voice solutions, you'll have what you need to get back to business. Rethink, reconnect, reimagine. Switch to Cox Business today.
Joel Embiid is unhappy.
Like, really unhappy.
Because the internet keeps using not-so-amazing GIFs to react to his amazing highlights. Mountain Dew presents the Joel Embiid Deserves Better Reactions GIF Collection.
Now I'm so happy.
It's not about where you were born. It's not about your gender. Or the color of your skin. Or whether you're rich, poor, or in the middle. No matter what you play, if you have the skill and drive to succeed in schools and in sports, we'll provide the opportunity.
When life seems uncertain, there's one credit union that provides both dollars and cents. Copper State Credit Union. With solutions that focus on our members, you can take advantage of competitive rates, free cashback checking, and local attentive service. Uplifting our community is a standard we live by. That's why thousands of your Arizona neighbors rely on us. Strengthening Arizona families through financial empowerment. That's Copper State Credit Union.
How does a chicken sandwich become a Whataburger spicy chicken sandwich? Is it by slathering it in a fiery sauce or adding some crazy hot toppings? Nah. If the chicken in the chicken sandwich wants to be spicy, it has to come from the inside. By marinating it in spices, frying it up, then cooling it off with fresh veggies, all on a new brioche bun. Good thing flavor can come from within. Good thing there's the new limited-time spicy chicken sandwich at Whataburger.
Welcome back right here on the beautiful campus of Grand Canyon University Thank you for joining us. I'm Dominic Hinton, joined alongside Jack O'Hara. If you missed the first 45 minutes of this game, the GCU Lopes going up against the California Baptist Lancers. We're going to head into the second half with a nice 1-0 lead. Jack, what should we expect to see from the Lopes and the Lancers in the second half?
Well, again, California Baptist just really couldn't get off the schneid in that first half offensively. They had a few opportunities like we saw on the halftime stats. They had 8 shots on goal, but at the same time, they really didn't put any threat toward Jordan Ferguson and that Lopes defense. Again, with those 5 saves, you can't deny that with Romain Salvador with just the 2. Tyler Ferguson, of course, coming away with the first and only score around the 30-minute mark. But in this second half, it's going to be a completely different style of soccer for CBU, trying to mix and match, trying to make things happen, trying to catch this Lopes defense off guard so that they can not only tie up this score and get off the schneid and gain some confidence on the offensive side of the ball, but at the same time take charge like we're used to seeing them do as the leaders in the WAC standings.
Well, it was a second half surge that led the Lopes to a 4-0 win over Chicago State back on Saturday. They were tied at halftime with the Cougars before exploding in the second half with 4 goals on 14 shots. GCU coming into this game today against the Lancers, winners of 3 of their last 4 matches and are above 500 in WAC play for the first time, Jack, since 2016. So the Lopes are doing something right, and they've realized these last couple of games, it's been the second half momentum that they have been able to carry with them and be able to get these last few wins.
And things are going right at the right time, Dom, which is the most important thing. You split the 2 against UTRGV, like we mentioned, the 2 must-wins, kind of gimme wins. I don't want to call them gimme wins, but you go in there expecting to win both those games. Against Chicago State, what you do, you put up 10 scores in 2 games, and now you're out to a 1-0 advantage in the first half against the top contender in this conference. You got to be feeling pretty good.
Well, let's hopefully they can take this confidence into the second half. We'll send you to a quick break and then bring you the second half of this awesome ball game right here on GCU TV.
It's time to get away. It's time to escape. It's a new day to play. Your retreat awaits at Talking Stick Resort. Indulge your appetite for excitement with our thrilling table games, our electrifying slots, our outstanding restaurants, and our exceptional accommodations. It's all waiting for you. It's a new day to play at Talking Stick Resort. Play in style.
When life seems uncertain, there's one credit union that provides both dollars and cents. Copper State Credit Union. With solutions that focus on our members, you can take advantage of competitive rates, free cashback checking, and local attentive service. Uplifting our community is a standard we live by. That's why thousands of your Arizona neighbors rely on us. Strengthening Arizona families through financial empowerment. That's Copper State Credit Union.
I'm personal injury attorney James Bergener. Accidents can happen. If something happens to you or your family, call me. My firm and I will take you by the hand and guide you through everything. You see, personal injuries are just that. They're personal. You're not a number. You're more than just a name. This is your life. At my firm, each case is professionally and personally tailored to you. So if you've been injured, I've got your back. Call me now for a free consultation.
About 50 seconds away, give or take, of starting the second half action here of this Thursday night WAC matchup between the California Baptist University Lancers and your Grand Canyon University Antelopes. Lopes, of course, going off on that 1-0 lead from the first half. That first goal, of course, scored in the 41st minute of the first half by Tyler Ferguson, assisted by Marlene Schimmer. Expect to see a whole lot of offense in this second half. Lopes getting ready to start the final 45 of this match. Of course, Lopes and Lancers will be right back at it on Saturday. Senior day for the Lopes, final home game of the season. That game slated for a 2 p.m. start time. Of course, you can catch that home game as well as all Lopes home games for most of our major sport teams right here on GCU TV. Huddle now. Looks like we are ready to get the second half underway.
We mentioned that Saturday is, of course, senior day for those Lopes seniors. We said they were looking to lead by example at the top of the broadcast. You know, it's been the underclassmen that have really set things up. You know, Marlene Schimmer, obviously the transfer junior from ASU, kind of mixing and matching, kind of separating himself, allowing the Lopes to create some little opportunities for themselves. They were knocking on the door, like you said, all first half against Salvador. And of course, Tyler Ferguson finally knocking that door down, allowing the Lopes to come away with that 1-0 score. But now in this second half, for roles to be reversed a little bit. Again, the defense looking to do what they did in that first half. Of course, the offense continuing to look to put the gas on the pedal, or the pedal on the gas, I should say. Trying to, again, create some pressure early on against Romaine Salvador. But all in all, just trying to, again, play like you mean it out there. Trying to create opportunities on the offensive side while at the same time being aggressive against the CBU offense that is trying to desperately break out here to start this second half.
CBU started the half with the ball, immediately given up to the Lopes. And Denhall looking for that one, unable to bring it down. On the outside. Ferguson's got it. She'll let her offense come set. And Jones has it for Schimmer on the outside corner. It's Noah Johnson in the middle, loses that one. And Ferguson comes up with a big save there. So a big challenge there by Ferguson, and she's able to come up with the ball.
It looked like she had some help on the back end. If that one gets by Ferguson there, it didn't seem like CBU really had a shot off, kind of a bit offsided there. I believe, of course, that was Amy Aquino again looking to come away with the score already. The 3 shots on goal in this game for CBU. But nonetheless, this defense continuing to show why they've been able to stop this Lancers offense to this point.
That one intended for Mendenhall, goes out of bounds. Going to be a throw-in now for the Lopes. Sandra Hill will toss this one in. Rianne Jones to the middle. That one cleared out. Well, let's take a look at the upcoming schedule. Of course, all home games streamed live on GCU TV. Men's volleyball takes on UCLA tomorrow at 6 p.m. Take on the Bruins once more on Saturday at 2 p.m. And then we mentioned not too long ago, women's soccer going to take on California Baptist University, the Lancers, once more in the final home game of the season on Saturday. Catch all those games right here on GCU TV. The throw in for the Lancers. Noah Johnson's got it. Over Hill. That one back. Gonna go in favor of the Lancers. Johnson fighting for that one. Ferguson will have it. Jones has it, trying to make something out of nothing here. Mendenhall. And they're going to call for the offsides.
Again, you gotta love the aggression from the offensive side of the ball. Both Ryan Jones and Reese Mendenhall trying to make something happen for the Lopes. We mentioned it's been the youngsters so far in this game, going toe-to-toe with, again, this juggernaut, this very aggressive style of play when it comes to CDU's offensive and defensive style. You gotta appreciate that, but the Lopes running into a few penalties here, already 2 yellow cards in this game.
And that'll be a foul there on Rhiann Jones. So that'll be the 3rd team foul for GCU. Salvador is going to take this one. Tyler Ferguson battling. Sandra Hill clearing that out. Looking for Jones. Back to Mendenhall. Mendenhall's got it. She's got help. Unable to find. I believe she was looking for JC Ironshad. That one just a little bit too wild.
I was sad.
This one in the middle to the Lopes. Ironshad fighting for it. Jones has it. She's got help if she wants it. Looks like she was looking for Haley Bostard on that one. Hill crosses it across. Shimmer on the outside racing toward it. It's Faith Lee has it for the Lancers. Ferguson will corral this one in.
So far, so good. You gotta like what you see up here, Don. You gotta love what you see for Coach Sissel thus far into 6 minutes into this half. We're seeing more of the same for what we saw in those first 45 minutes. The defense continuing to stop anything that the Lancers put in their way. Trying to, again, put the pressure on Jordan Ferguson. She's done a nice job keeping the ball in front of the net as well. This offense looking to put a little bit more pressure on like they did in those first 10 minutes against Salvador.
It's going to be a foul on Rhiann Jones. 4th team foul for the Lopes. Ironshad fighting for it in the middle. She's got it. Rhiann Jones has it. Jones got help on the outside looking for Ironshad. Ironshad racing towards the ball. That one kept alive. She's going to keep it right in the middle looking for Jones. Get past. That one gets past Rhiann Jones. And the Lancers are on the move now. She's got it. Trying to make quick work here. Looking for Marlene Shimmer, but that would be offsides. Shimmer's going to watch it roll out of bounds.
Now in the game for the Lancers, number 15, Taylor Summit.
Sandra Hill has it in the outside corner, trying to make something happen here. That one kicked out of bounds. Gonna be a throw in for the Lancers. Lancers, of course, in their third year of transition to NCAA Division I in the Western Athletic Conference. Lancers joined the D-Run ranks after quite the career in the Pac-West under Coach St. Clair. The Lancers have claimed 3 league titles and 2 NCAA national championships. The Lancers slowly making their transition to Division I and the WAC. Trailing GCU 1-0 here as we're at the 54.5-minute mark.
Looking to put the pressure on right here. Arola Badawia came in here leading the team with 7 scores. She really hasn't done anything to this point. It's been all about Amy Aquino thus far offensively. She's really been the person that's really gotten things going for CBU's offense. GCU just being able to stop anything that comes her way.
Did you just say umpire? No, it's official. My headset?
Looks like they're patching up a CBU player right now.
There's other microphone.
Band-aids to the knee. Always important to stay safe out there. That was number 5, Cora Jacoby. And we're going to get back to play. The throw in for the Lancers. This one in the box, cleared out by some good defense by GCU. This one, Lancers trying to keep it alive. Breanne Jones on the outside, looking for Shimmer. Lancers have it. Fighting for it over there in the corner. Kicks that one out of bounds. The Lancers trying to make something happen any way they can here. Lopes trying to stop them. Extend their lead. Tyler Ferguson with the header, that one up over the net. Ferguson goal kick.
See things starting to slow down there on the offensive side for both squads, really, which in the Lopes case, if you're the Lopes and Coach Sissel, can't really complain again at the 56-minute mark. Try and stall a little time here defensively with your team up by 1 while this offense tries to figure it out, looking for a big insurance goal late. But the Lancers still looking to wake up late in this game, early on in this second half. Almost again with 30-plus minutes to go in this second half. Still trying to find their wits, trying to make something happen here against this GCU defense that has given them troubles all night long.
Breanne Jones has it. Looking for Ironshad. Ironshad to her left. Unable to find her. This one finds Mendenhall. Reese Mendenhall with it. Crosses to the middle, the header. Leanne Jones just a little bit too much and too off target. As a good look for the Lopes, unable to bury that one in the back of the net.
Well, again, there's that duo of Reese Mendenhall and Ryan Jones trying to make something happen. And to your credit, Dom, just a little bit to the right there of the post, but a nice look by Ryan Jones nonetheless. Continuing to be aggressive early on in this 2021 season. I think she's opened up a lot of eyes in that coaching staff with her aggressive play offensively to this point. Couldn't come at a better time late in this game against a premier opponent in the California Baptist Lancers.
Now in the game for the Lancers, number 7, Jaden Ramirez. And number 14,
Ramirez.
Vanessa Evans.
Checking in for the Lancers, as well as Vanessa Evans. A couple of substitutions for the team in white. Lancers. Not put pressure here. And Edwards battling that one, kicked out. Looks like it's going to be a corner kick for the Lancers.
Looked like it was Michaela Soul there. A nice attempt there with 2 defenders on her. Jordan Ferguson able to get a foot out. Didn't look like it would have been on target regardless, but the Lopes goalkeeper making sure of that, getting that one out of play before the Lancers could take advantage of anything else. So a nice look by this defense again, right off the bat here. CBU looking to put the pressure on once more.
And the Lancers tie it up here in the 59th minute with a big goal there. So the Lancers here in the second half tie the game at 1 apiece.
We mentioned it was going to happen sooner or later. CBU looking to wake up. They finally create some opportunities there. Jordan Ferguson with the save moments before they tie things up. Again at the 59-minute mark, but CBU's knocking at the door. They finally kick it down. It was only a matter of time before they woke up, and now look for them to create some more momentum, trying to create more opportunities on the offensive side.
That was Amy Aquino in the 59th and a half minute of this game, tying things up there. She's had some good looks all game, finally able to bury it and give her team a whole new ball game. Sandra Hill on the defense on the outside corner. Challenged by Mendenhall. Does she come down with it? No, misses the header a couple times. Hill clear this one out. Let's see if it bounces out of bounds. Mendenhall trying to save it. Cannot.
Space Jams 2. I do.
Mendenhall with the throw in. Leanne Jones there. Mendenhall. Leanne Jones, the outside corner of the box. Trying to make something happen here. Go out.
You can slowly start to see momentum shift over to CBU down the Lopes. With a valiant effort there, trying to make something happen, but really didn't get a good look as Danny Babbitt, the WAC player of the week last week, back out on the field for Coach Sissel here at, again, a vital time in this game. The 62-minute mark coming up. all knotted up at one. GCU looking to change momentum fast.
GCU number 5.
Ferguson fighting there. Lancers with numbers and speed taken away here by GCU. Ferguson kicks that one. Noah Johnson fighting for that. JC Ironshed, but Rhiann Jones fighting there. And that one's going to go back to Salvador. Salvador with the kick. Lancers with the shot there, blocked off the body of Hannah Edwards. Corner kick now. 5th corner of the game for the Lancers. Corner. That one knocked out. Good defense there by the Lopes. CBU still trying to make something happen. Going to be another corner for the Lancers.
Well, regardless at this point if GCU's defense steps up or not, CBU is putting the pressure on Jordan Ferguson in a way that we didn't see in the first half, Dom. And again, another corner kick here coming for the Lancers. Still plenty of soccer left to be played. This is where CBU sets that momentum based on the foundation of that one score from Amy Aquino moments ago. Just trying to add to that momentum, starting to creep up both physically and mentally when it comes to the mindset of Jordan Ferguson, who's only allowed that one goal thus far.
In high school, I felt the design final, and he didn't even put it in. And I passed with him there.
Ferguson's got that one. For the Lopes. Looking for Ironshed. Ironshed unable to come down with a good defense there by the Lancers. Lopes getting some good looks here, but the Lancers defense looking mighty strong. Oh, Lancers looking for a shimmer. Danny Babb gonna put the wheels on. A foot race to the ball, able to beat her man. Babb in the middle. Rhiann Jones, the follow-up. Oh, the Lopes with a good opportunity there, burying it in the net. A huge shot there. And the Lopes will go up 2-1 in the 71st minute of this game.
Well, third time's the charm, Dom, as the Lopes finally break through in this second half. JC Ironshed nonetheless. Who else in this second half to give the Lopes a 2-1 advantage, leading the Lopes offensively when it comes to shots on goals and scores. Picks up another one here late with about 19 minutes left to go. Now the defense looking to step up after the offense sparks this squad as GCU Soccer Stadium erupts late in this one. Again, they were very silent through the first 25 minutes or so in this second half. JC Ironshed changing things here and changing momentum back in favor of the Lopes.
Well, JC Ironshed bringing the Havocs to their feet here at GCU Soccer Stadium. And Jack, prime example of the Lopes sticking with it after every single shot there. We saw Danny Babb putting the wheels on it. Started with her beating her man to the ball, able to cross to the middle. Rhiann Jones had a couple looks. Danny Babb had another look, but ultimately J.C. Ironshed came to clean it all up and bury it in the back of the net. Lopes up now, 2-1. So the Lopes trying to defend this lead for as long as they can.
Returning to the game for CBU for 20, Carly Weeks.
Coming up on the 72nd and a half minute. Lopes looking to extend their conference win streak now to 4. If they can hold on here, it'll be up to the defense. Ferguson with the goal kick. Babb on the outside corner, fighting for it. We got a substitution for the Lopes happening moments ago. Cameron Larson coming in for J.C. Ironshed, so the senior captain coming in here. Sandra Hill, she's got it. Finds Babb outside. Danny Babb unable to keep that one from falling in the foot of the Lancers defense. Toss in by Hill. Shimmer in the middle. Ferguson. Back to Hill. Hill. Looking for Larson. Larson unable to get there as Romy Salvador able to corral that one down.
Yeah, the Lopes go up by 2 at this point. CBU really is going to have their backs against the wall, looking to come in to this Thursday night with a win, leading the WAC, like we said, from points, standings, you name it. Salvador coming out of her comfort zone, out of the box there to ensure that this stays a 1-point advantage for the Lopes, despite really having no defenders behind her.
Ferguson's got it. Is it to Edwards?
Yeah,
Edwards kicking up the field. There's no Johnson in the middle. Cameron Larson unable to come down with it.
Yeah, that's right. Happens for you
Wow, went awfully close there, Jack. Kind of a big boot there, but Ferguson able to watch that one, or Jordan Ferguson, I should say, able to watch that one go past.
And still, you gotta love the aggression late in this game, up by 1. Jordan Ferguson cannot afford to have anything go behind her there. Just way off to the left of that goal post. Jordan Ferguson with the full-out dive. Really unnecessary, but nonetheless, Coach Sissel's got to appreciate the aggression from his goalkeeper.
All-out effort by Jordan Ferguson. Earned this spot rightfully
You could say like the defense
in the fall.
There's 5 people in the defense now.
Starting the year off strong in the goalie box.
Yes.
Ferguson's got it. She'll take her time.
so weird. I'm not doing anything.
And that one will go out of play.
So,
Tossing for the Lancers.
Returning for the Lancers, number 3, Indian Kino, and number 11, Ariana Coronado.
Toss in. Lopes have it. Offsides there on the Lancers.
And it is crunch time here for this Lopes defense. The late score by Iron Shed, of course, pumping up this offense. Love to see them come away with at least one more score to get that huge insurance point to go up by 2. You know this Lancers offense will wake up at any moment. 11.5 minutes left in this game. This is their opportunity to try and turn it on late.
And Shimmer tripped up there. Well, actually, that one was Haley Bostar. Able to make her way up. This one up in the air. Lopes trying to make something happen there. Oh, foul.
11 minutes.
Faith Lee on the outside corner for the Lancers. Out of play, going to be a corner kick for the Lancers. Corner kick number 8.
Este es un tiro de esquina. Too low.
That one out of play.
Thank you.
Ferguson, goal kick. Edwards trying to clear that one out. Good move there by the Lopes. Hill, unable to clear that one. A corner kick for the Lancers. Clear this one out of the box. They do. Lancers trying to set it back up. That one headed out by Edwards. again.
Just get it out.
Through the legs of Hill. The shot. That one into the back of the net. A thing of beauty. Good shot there by the Lancers from California Baptist University.
You couldn't have drawn it up any better. If you're the Lancers there again with 9 minutes left to go. Their backs against the wall. What a clutch shot to tie this one up at 2. And now you got to think with about 8.5 minutes left in regulation, both offenses going to have to go at it here late to come away with a victory. Wow.
I believe that was Amy Aquino once again. Her second goal of the night. Excuse me, that was Ari Coronado. Of Woodland, California. Junior forward, scoring the second goal, evening it up at 2 apiece.
Oh no, I do. Remember, from high school I didn't have
Hill. Up to Babb. Babb in the middle.
Yeah.
Larson trying to come down with it. Unable to. It'll go out of bounds and be thrown for GCU.
Previous substitution by GCU, number 10, Reese Mendenhall. Now in the game for GCU, number 4, Ryan Jones. Number 6, JC Ironshad. And number 27, Marlene Shimmer.
Marlene Shimmer, Leanne Jones, JC Ironshad, all coming back in for the Lopes, replacing Cameron Larson, Brianna Alderson, and Haley Bostard respectively. Corner kick here will be taken by Shimmer.
Like I've learned from this Korean blogger that speaks Spanish.
Trying to get on the board. Coming up on the final 6 minutes. That one, oh, a good shot there. Right on target, but the outstretched hand of Romy Salvador able to knock it away.
Well, that one came out of nowhere, but Romy Salvador with the save of the night to this point. Again, approaching 84 minutes, you have 6 minutes left in regulation. GCU, like you said, that one was pinpoint accuracy there, coming out of nowhere. Save of the night for sure for CBU.
And that one will go out of bounds, going to be another throw-in. Reese Denhall will toss this one in for the Lopes. That one into the hands of Salvador. For Jones. Leanne Jones. Jones has it. Knocked away.
Returning for the Lancers, number 13, Danielle Gordon.
Danielle Gordon coming back in for the Lancers. A goal kick here by Salvador. Babb fighting for that one. Shimmer corrals that one down. Shimmer is tripped up there. Ferguson's going to take it. Ferguson will let everybody get set here. up. That one right off the head of JC Ironshed.
Returning for the Lancers, number 8, Designer Wells, number 14.
Toss in by the Lancers. Bab fighting for it over there, getting a little physical. Rhiann Jones on the sideline. Little fancy footwork poked away. Danny Babb fighting for it, bodying up, beaten to the ball. JC Ironshed.
Guatemala. Yes. Different dialects. Well, Guatemala has more than 100 different dialects. And they, yeah. My grandpa knows 4 of them. 4 or 5.
Kayla McGee coached that one out.
And also because every mini city has it's
throw in now
Spanish
for the Lancers
with different dialects.
You go up or you go down?
Yeah.
Coming up on the final 2 minutes of regulation here. Again, knotted up at 2 apiece. Corner kick coming for the Lancers.
So, I'm going to say popcorn.
Ferguson able to get a hand on it. Clearing it out. Final 60 of regulation as that one punched out of play.
Those are great 2 defensive stops on those final 2 drives by CEU, coming in close after the corner kick. And of course, there you saw, I think that was Amy Aquino once again looking for her second score, being combated there by Cameron Larson at the final moment. Again, 30 seconds, just about 35 seconds left in this second half. CBU with another corner kick here, looking for the walk-off late in this one. If not, we're going to OT.
That one punched away by Ferguson. Going to be another corner kick. Faith Lee taking it quickly. Again, final 20 seconds. Faith Lee, corner kick underway. That one headed up in the air.
10, 9,
it's up, bobbling
8,
around.
7,
and Ferguson's got it, able to corral it down. Looks like that will be the end of the full 90 of regulation. We're going to overtime here on this beautiful Thursday evening in Phoenix, Arizona. We'll send you to a quick commercial, and then we'll give you the extra 20 you didn't know you needed right after this break.
When life seems uncertain, there's one credit union that provides both dollars and cents. Copper State Credit Union. With solutions that focus on our members, you can take advantage of competitive rates, free cashback checking, and local attentive service. Uplifting our community is a standard we live by. That's why thousands of your Arizona neighbors rely on us. Strengthening Arizona families through financial empowerment. That's Copper State Credit Union.
I would say to anybody considering maybe skipping graduation to spend a long time thinking about participating. I think it's a great opportunity to really take advantage of a moment that you only get once in your life. It's an opportunity to really experience something that highlights all the hard work that you've put in.
Not very many people get to experience that in their life. It's such an honor and a privilege to be able to do that, and I think the memories that come out of that are just incredible.
Herff Jones, by your side.
It's time to get away. It's time to escape. It's a new day to play. Your retreat awaits at Talking Stick Resort. Indulge your appetite for excitement with our thrilling table games, our electrifying slots, our outstanding restaurants, and our exceptional accommodations. It's all waiting for you. It's a new day to play at Talking Stick Resort. Play in style.
And we're back for a little bit of bonus extra time here. Overtime situation. A 2-2 ball game after the full 90 minutes of regulation. And Jack, what have we seen so far? We've seen a whole game.
Well, of course, in that first half, you got to be happy with the way your defense performed. You go up 1-0, bam, Tyler Ferguson able to knock that door down again on the latter stages of that first half to come away with the first score of the game. At halftime, of course, you got to be happy with your team up 1-0, but you knew that this Lancers offense was going to break out. They're able to tie it up. Amy Aquino was knocking on the door several times in that first half, was finally able to come away with the score for her second goal of the season, tying things up at 1. GCU really didn't have anything going for themselves offensively in the first 25 minutes or so of that second half before they were finally able to break through, and who other than JC Ironshad able to come away with the score. The team leader in scores coming away to give the Lopes a 2-1 advantage, and then of course a picture-perfect score late in that one by Ari Coronado with about 8.5 minutes left to go to tie things up at 2. CBU had a few opportunities late in those final 10 seconds, really, to come away with a couple of scores, a couple of corner kicks in those final minutes. But the Lopes defense able to buckle down, step up in a big way, sending this one to OT, as both squads are going to have enough time here to either come away with a win or split this first game going into game 2 on Saturday.
Well, I know if you're GCU, and I'm sure the Lancers do too, but I'm thinking in the mind of the Lopes, you don't want to tie this game up. You want to continue your 3-game, make it a 4-game WAC win streak here, and especially topple this team that has been so dominant in the WAC all year in the Lancers. And through 90 so far, if we take a look at some of the stats, 16 shots for CBU compared to 14 for GCU, 10 shots on goal for the Lancers, 6 for the Lopes, 4 saves for Romy Salvador, 8 saves for Jordan Ferguson, 10 fouls on the Lancers, 8 for the Lopes, and then of the corner kicks, 12 on the CBU, only 9 down at GCU. And that's what's gotten us through the first 90 minutes. We get an extra 20 right here in overtime, unless either the Lopes or the Lancers can score first. And Edwards is ready out there. Starting sudden death overtime here at GCU Soccer Stadium. Appreciate all of you tuning in and staying with us. If you're just now tuning in, I'm Dominic Hinton, joined alongside Jack O'Hara. We're bringing you more soccer than you thought you needed, but here it is. Sideline, gonna go out of bounds. free kick here for the Lopes. Or for the Lancers, excuse me. Cleared out, and Jones has it. Jones. Arlene Shimmer down the sideline. Fancy footwork working her way to the middle. For Danny Babb there. Intercepted by the Lancers.
The story in this overtime period is going to be who's going to put the pressure on the most. Obviously in the first half, the Lopes put a ton of pressure on Romaine Salvador, leading to one score. And then of course in the second half, California Baptist put more pressure on Jordan Ferguson than I think the Lopes offense put on Salvador. So it's going to be about, we're going to see who puts the most pressure on in these next 20 minutes, because who's ever able to put that pressure on is most likely going to give themselves more opportunities to come away with a victory in this period.
That was Edwards to McGee, and then McGee lost it. Heading that one there. It's Ironshad. Ironshad loses that one. Shad over to Shimmer. Shimmer. Back to Earnshad. Earnshad. That one over to Babb. Babb saves it. Was looking to cross that one to the middle. Unable to. Off the body. It stays in bounds. Big kick. Babb to Jones. Jones trying to end the game, but a huge save there by Romy Salvador.
Well, another great assist there by the Lopes. Danny Babb setting up Jones perfectly, but another game-saving save, literal game-saving save there for Romaine Salvador. She's got 6 already in this game. Couldn't have come at a better time as her defensive play continues to impress on both sides.
Lopes already with some good looks here, trying to put as much pressure on as possible to that back line for the Lancers. Faith Lee trying to make something happen for the Lancers. Unable to as that one kicked away by Hannah Edwards.
Kind of an odd look there for Lee. 3-on-1 attack by this Lopes defense. Really no one to turn to if you're Faith Lee there, kind of just running that one out of play.
And a Jordan Ferguson goal kick. This one in the middle. Shad's got it. Noah Johnson. Earnshad with the long shot sailing over the goal.
That was very intriguing.
Now we're going to the Lancers number 4, Keelan Hill, and number 18. Faith Lee.
Shimmer.
1-on-2.
Lopes fans wanted a handball on that one. Let's see if they give it to him. They do. It's going to be a free kick here for Shimmer.
Oh my gosh, there's like
a big opportunity here.
Whataburger.
Ref. Regulating the distance. Shimmer. Trying to end the game. Oh, do they do it? Unable to. So close. Marlene Shimmer with her hands over her head. I feel you. That was an awfully close one.
Game of inches, Dom. Really nothing the Lopes could do there. Dodging a bullet, our CBU and Romaine Salvador. Really nothing she could do to defend that one. As Ferguson will scoop that one up. More of an easier play on the backside in front of the net for the Lopes goalkeeper, Jordan Ferguson. But Romaine Salvador, with a bit of luck on that last drive, as the Lopes unable to capitalize and cash in.
And if you're Marlene Shimmer, not much more you can do. A beautifully kicked ball, curving, but just hitting the post. Shimmer tripped up there. And this ball goes out of bounds. It'll be a corner kick. Shimmer will take it. This one up in the air. Go out of play.
Returning to the Lancers, number 3, Amy Aquino.
Up in the air. Noah Johnson off the header. McGee. Edwards. Finds Hill. Hill on the outside. Finds Babb. Babb in the corner. The cross into the hands of Salvador.
The Lopes, I mentioned before, whoever puts the most pressure on has a better chance of coming away with a victory in this overtime period. The Lopes have done a tremendous job putting some pressure on Salvador as of late in these final few minutes. CBU looking to turn the tables.
Throw in now for the Lancers.
There is 1 minute remaining in the period. 1 minute.
They're doing 10 times.
1 minute remaining in the first period of overtime.
Yeah, but it gets intense.
Pushed in the back there. That one off the head of Rhiann Jones. Rhiann Jones fighting for it. Danny Babb trying to make something happen. The turn, the shot. Oh, awfully close there. A little bit of a collision in the box. Everybody's okay. Oh, we're through the first 10 of extra regulation here in this game. We've got another 10 to play right after these breaks. Don't go anywhere. We got more soccer right here on GCU TV.
It's not about where you were born. It's not about your gender. Or the color of your skin. Or whether you're rich, poor, or in the middle. No matter what you play, If you have the skill and drive to succeed in school and in sports, we'll provide the opportunity.
When life seems uncertain, there's one credit union that provides both dollars and cents. Copper State Credit Union. With solutions that focus on our members, you can take advantage of competitive rates, free cashback checking, and local attentive service. Uplifting our community is a standard we live by. That's why thousands of your Arizona neighbors rely on us. Strengthening Arizona families through financial empowerment. That's Copper State Credit Union.
And we've got another 10 to play. 3 more minutes of women's soccer right here on GCU TV. The Lancers and the Lopes tied at 2 apiece. And Jack, if the Lopes want to come out victorious, what are they going to have to do in this last final section of overtime?
Well, they're going to have to do exactly what they did in that first overtime period. Put the pressure on Romaine Salvador. Unfortunately, it was both a happy and frustrating first overtime period for the Lopes. You come away by putting that pressure on, setting yourself up with many opportunities. Of course, on that one free kick, Marlene Schimmer almost setting the Lopes up for victory. Just didn't have luck on their side on that one drive, and CBU just has not put the same pressure on offensively against Jordan Ferguson as they would have liked. And with 10 minutes left in this second overtime period before we move on to any other alternatives, both California Baptist and GCU looking to create opportunities for themselves, looking to come away with what would be a huge momentum booster heading into Saturday's matchup.
Well, the Lopes and the Lancers ready to finish this thing off. We're going to get the final 10 minutes of play. Ball placed in the middle. Lancers are going to take this one to start it off. Finish it off, I should say. And we're underway.
Comenzamos el mejor deporte del mundo. No, I was born in Southgate, California.
Bill's going to toss it.
Yeah. Spanish. Spanish was easy, and then after Spanish, I started learning English.
Throw in. Back. Fighting for it. And now, Breanne Jones putting the wheels on. Tripped up there. Coach Sissel wanted a foul. He's going to get it.
Well, because I have
This might set the Lopes up nicely. Here with a free kick, trying to again find a hole, find some separation. Set up a potential score opportunity against Salvador.
Tyler Ferguson, she'll take the kick.
We had like trimester.
It's up. In the air. That one missed. I believe that one was Noah Johnson. Or Marlene Schimmer, unable to get a boot on that one. That one up in the air. Sails over the goal.
It was a nice pass, but Marlene Schimmer just didn't time that one as well as she probably wanted to. Kind of got a short hop there as it got away from her in the final second, and then GCU unable to capitalize on the back end as that one ricocheted away from Schimmer.
This museum, and you get to telecast a scene of a soccer game, which is a famous soccer game. Colombia has Argentina, and Colombia scored 5 goals against Argentina with the Stars. And then I try to do it, and you gotta be quick.
Gets away from Hill. Lancers trying to make something happen here.
It is, but but so I'm not gonna say a ton about that. Yeah, it's like so fast. But I like saying goal. Goal is fun. But like.
Sandra Hill with the toss. Rhiann Jones trying to trap it. Gets tripped up. They'll give her the foul.
Lopes getting the benefit of the doubt here late, which is something out of love of your coach Sissel. We've seen a few missed calls late in that game against UTRGV 2 weeks ago on that Thursday, setting up that 2-1 loss. So again, late in this game, trying to come away with a score in the final moments. You got to be very appreciative of your coach Sissel. But again, CBU able to knock that one out of harm's way, but the Lopes right back on the attack, looking to set up things offensively once more.
Jones in the middle, unable to find it.
Nice catch.
Babb in the corner, keeping it alive. Unable to find Jones. With the shot into the hands of Salvador.
Didn't quite get enough of that one. Really, nothing Salvador had to do. Wasn't really tricked on that last attempt by Danny Babb. Nice idea by number 5, but nonetheless didn't do the job.
Throw in for GCU. That one, unable to find the back of the net, ever so close, was Hannah Edwards, or JC Ironshed, excuse me.
Yeah, that wasn't even Romaine Salvador with the block. He had 2 defenders there right in front of the net for CBU, able to once again combat this firing Lopes offense, trying to win at any cost.
Babb has the steal.
Before COVID, we had a field mic and a field
Ferguson. Tyler Ferguson. Up to Hill. Sandra Hill. Unable to find space. And Edwards. Unable to keep it in front of him.
Returning to the Lancers, number 5, Cora Jacoby, number 7, James Ramirez, number 10, Roland Badawida, and number 14, Vanessa Evans.
Shimmerman fighting for that one. Hill. Iron Shad. Unable to come down with that one. Babb on the outside corner. Trying to make something happen. Danny Babb in the hands of Romy Salvador. Excuse me. Got a little excited there, Jack. Tripping on my words. Jones fighting for it.
Coach Sissel looking for a foul there. It looked like Rayanne Jones had her arms tied behind her back there with 2 defenders on her. They'll get the benefit of the doubt here. Another yellow card dished out by the official. Again, with a minute left to go in this overtime period. It's coming down to the wire, neck and neck in this quarter between the Lopes and the Lancers. The Lopes continuing to put some pressure on. No bigger here than right here is the Lopes again. Maybe their final chance in this game to sneak away with a victory.
Tyler Ferguson will take it. That yellow card on Ori Coronado. That one up.
There is 1 minute remaining in the
Cleared out. Final 60 of this overtime.
No. What kind of gun is it?
Coming for the Lancers.
12, 11,
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
and as the clock hits 10, that'll be the last half of overtime. And that'll be the conclusion of the game. So, after a full 90, we get an extra 20. 110 minutes results in a 2-2 tie between the California Baptist Lancers and your Grand Canyon University Antelopes. Jack, what did we see? What did we like?
Well, obviously not the turnout you wanted on either side, whether you're the Lancers or the Lopes, but you got to be excited by the way you played if you're Coach Sissel and his staff. Defensively in that first half was absolutely tremendous, holding CBU to a scoreless first half, and then of course in that second half, as we take a look at the game stats, CBU able to come away with 2 scores, the one late by, of course, Ori Coronado. Picture perfect on that back end on the right side of the net, able to tie things up at that 8.5 minute mark with 8.5 minutes left to go. Lopes obviously with 24 total shots, 6 more than CBU. And of course, those 4 offsides late in the game, the 2 yellow cards on the Lope side, the 1 on CBU, 10 fouls to their 14. Again, that is the Commonwealth Insurance halftime stats between the Lopes and the Lancers. But at the end of the day, going into Saturday, there's a lot to be excited about. You played very well defensively. It was just offensively. You had a ton of opportunities. You didn't come away with most of them.
Absolutely, and the Lopes going to need to adjust in order to win the game on Saturday. Of course, that game's slated for 2 p.m. start time. It'll be senior day right here at GCU Stadium. Of course, Jordan Ferguson coming off with 8 saves, matching Salvador with her 8 saves. Take a look at our again, like you mentioned, of course, GCU out shooting California Baptist University 24-18. But none of those shots proved to be as big as the ones that came off the feet of Tyler Ferguson, JC Ironshad for the Lopes. And on the other side for the Lancers, it was Amy Aquino and Ari Coronado, like you mentioned. Let's take a look at our player of the game. It's going to be JC Ironshad. Ironshad, of course, your Upper State Credit Union player of the game. She is going to finish today with quite the stat line. She had herself 1 goal off 6 shots, 4 shots on goals, 1 foul. She played a full 90 minutes and earned herself the Copper State Credit Union player of the match. JC Ironshad. Well, the Lopes, they're going to tie the Lancers. That'll end their 3-game WAC win streak, but they'll look to pick right back up on Saturday against California Baptist University. That's how the game is going to end. 2-2 tie. For everybody here at GCU TV, for Jack O'Hara, I'm Dominic Hinton, wishing you a fantastic night. Get home safe. Thank you for tuning in, and as always, go Lopes.